Welcome to Villa Calcinaia. The estate, when it was purchased in 1524, was considered more of a produce station, in a sense, a place where the make agricultural products for the city dwellers, and it was run through the system of sharecropping, which meant that every single house that's on the estate will be lived in by a family, and the family will be given a set amount of land. The unit, house plus land, is known as podere, and you see many signs saying podere John, podere Joe, and podere Bill around Chianti Shire, and that always indicated a unit composed by usually a house, a barn, and plus some land to cultivate, which would be usually around 15 acres of land, which allowed the family who was living on the podere to make enough produce to sustain the family and to sell the extra. 50% of the crop to be kept by the family, and 50% of the crop will be given to the landlord. This is the secret garden, as you can see. The secret garden was built in the middle of the 1700s by Ferdinando Carlo Capponi, who was also the person that was instrumental in rationalizing the production of agricultural production here at Villa Calcinaia. But I was make a joke. In my family, I'm the one-eyed man in the blind kingdom when it comes to business. So I was the person chosen to run the family business for this generation. And I converted the farming to organic farming right away. First to sustainable in 1992, and then 97 I asked for my organic certification, which I obtained in 2000. And then the other project that I run with the University of Florence was to go through all the old vineyards planted by my parents and my grandparents, but not only the vineyards planted by them, but also the vineyards that existed before them, the famous sharecropping vineyards, which contained many different varietals that were almost disappearing. And we actually made a vineyard which is in front of this garden. We'll see it later when we go on the terrace, where there are all the different varietals that I found in my research. And we have more than 20 different ones. Some of them we actually vinify and bottle on their own, like the Occhio Rosso, like the Mammolo, like the Sanforte, which are rare Tuscan varietals that we vinify and bottle. The banner is the Boson, is black and white, so it was a way for the family to show their allegiance to the most important and influential order of the area. Everything is hand-picked in the vineyards, and the concept for me is to keep all the vineyards separate. So the fermentation will vary depending on the size of the vineyard. We may use stainless steel vats, we may use cement vats. We also use open barrels for smaller vineyards, because the idea that I have is that winemaking is like cooking, and so you want to keep ingredients separate until you're ready to make the dish. And usually we're not ready to make the dish before a couple of years. So after a couple of years of aging the wine separately, then we blind taste all the different elements, all the different ingredients, and we decide what the blends are going to be. This cask here holds the 13 vineyard picked in 2019.